Today, we're talking about the law of karma. Karma is the way that a Buddhist explains the universe. Buddhists understand that today and all of the days have turned out the way they have because of our karma. The past leads to the present moment, and the present moment leads to the future. The interconnection of one moment with another moment and of one action with another action is karma. Karma is what happens to you today. It is simply the law of cause and effect in action. What occurs to you today is an outgrowth of what happened yesterday. All moments and occurrences are caused by other moments and occurrences that preceded them. In an endless causal chain of causatic, karmatic interactions that lead back through time. Every action has a reaction. Sir Isaac Newton made this statement 500 years ago. The Buddha said the same thing 2600 years ago. Sir Isaac Newton was talking about physics. The Buddha was talking about life. Talking about life and the universe. Now, as I have mentioned many times, there is nothing that pertains to the body that does not have an impact on someone, something, somewhere, some way, somehow. Every little thing we do, no matter how small, has some sort of repercussions somewhere, somehow, some way. Every action has a reaction. Every cause has an effect. Every cause and every effect of every moment evolves from the previous moment. The actions and the causes we create and their reactions and effects are based in the law of moral causation. And this leads to our karmatic outcome. Action, reaction, cause and effect, and the law of moral causation. It's like a flowing stream, constant and endless, flowing from one moment to the next. In Zen, we look to expand our mind, like a lotus coming into bloom, so that we may become the lotus in the stream of life. Everything that exists in this or any other world or dimension does so because of the way things were in the previous moment. But with free will, we can modify, to a certain extent, the chain of karma that has been set in motion by the karma of the previous moment. That is what free will really is. It is the ability to alter the sequence of karmatic events that were about to become our future. Karma comes from action. Every action has a reaction, and everybody is responsible for their own actions. Therefore, everybody's karma is their own. There's no escaping action and reaction. But, unlike fate, karma is fluid. Fate, if you believe in it, is set and solid, as if some great cosmic force has our lives all planned out. And there's nothing we can do to change this. Karma, however, is based in our thoughts, our feelings, our words, and our emotions and our actions. And we have the ability to modify these thoughts, feelings, and actions through the use of our free will. Therefore, karma is fluid. So we have the ability to change our karma, change the way our lotus floats in the stream. Within the world of dependent origination, there are causes and conditions that relate to our experience of pain and pleasure. These arise from karma. Karma refers to an act engaged with intent. The quality of our intention, itself a mental action or karma, determines the quality of the physical action that it motivates, thereby establishing the quality of the resultant experience of the pleasure or the pain that we undergo. The role of karma, therefore, understood in relation to our experience of suffering and happiness, is not necessarily the outcome of our actions that determines if our actions were karmatically positive or negative. It's the intent of those actions. Our actions could fail and create a negative result. Yeah? This might be a disappointment, an upset, and a lack of benefit to others. But this does not mean there is a negative karma attached to the action. Not if our intention was true, generous, and the spirit of being of benefit to others. Karma is the force that forces us to be born, even if we don't want to be born. It is the force that forces us to die, even if we do not want to die. When we speak of the circle of birth and death, birth, life, sickness, disease, death and rebirth, the samsara, it is important to understand that what is it is being recycled, or what is cycled? It's not us, but our karma. Delusion feeds on itself through the law of karma. Buddhist practice places great emphasis on doing good deeds, because the good deeds that we do today will form the foundation of our lives in the future. The right way to understand karma is not to think about what we are getting today, but about what we are doing today, about being of benefit to others. It is our samsaric cyclic karma that controls our coming and going. Our actions of past control our life in the present. Our actions in the present can impact on our lives in the future. Every moment leads to the next moment. The concept of fate and destiny cannot be relied upon, as their concept suggests a rigid structure of life. But karma is fluid, alterable. Our actions today can change upcoming karma from our past, or our actions today can impact on our lives in the future, as well as impacting on our lives right now. Buddhism is built on the cornerstones of compassion and generosity. The act of compassion and generosity is based in the practice of being of benefit to others. We look into a mirror and we see a physical being. We look into our thoughts, words, actions and activity, and we see the persona that we project to others. We look into our attitude and our ego, and we see the person who we think we are, who we want to be. The things that we want to achieve, but we never look into our spirit, the person who we truly are. The person who we truly are today has been defined by our karma from the past. This is who we really are. We are the karma. We are our karma. Karma and causality are actively interconnected with each other. Free will is independent from karma, as it comes from our thoughts, feelings, emotions, and our personal attitude. If we choose to change our patterns of thoughts, feelings, and emotions, then we will change our actions. If we change our actions, we will change the reactions. If we change the reactions, we can change our karma. And if we change our karma, we can change the causality in our lives. And this change, it is called free will.